Welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for the sign of Libra. Now, this is your love reading. Now, it is a general love reading, so it is whatever spirit wants to bring through. So it's mostly regards to a past person, a future person, or a current relationship that you're in. Now, if you don't find any messages within this, then check your other placements and you're likely to find a message in there for you. If you do like your reading today, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you press the notification bell, it will let you know when it is that I will release new content. Or when I do release new content. So let's get into it then. Can we get some cards, please, Spirit, for Libra, for the love situation that you'd like to bring up for them? Okay, so the overall energy for this reading then, so we do have a Four of Wands in the reverse. So potentially you may have already been in a relationship with this person and you are separated. This Four of Wands in the reverse is very much an unsuccessful relationship, something that isn't, there could be a lot of ups and downs. It's not something that's happy. It's not in union. It is very much stagnant energy. It's not happy at all. Normally when it's in the upright, it's very stable, it's happy, it's joyous, it is something that is long lasting. In the reverse, it's definitely going through something. Now, whether that is that you're just arguing, whether you are separated, or whether you just don't feel that maybe you're just not in anything yourself at all at the moment. So it's coming up with it being, an energy of there's just not a union. Now, in your particular energy, we have the King of Wands. So you are feeling very confident. You know what it is that you want. You're very ambitious. You are full of integrity. You're very loyal. You are very devoted to what it is that you want and what you do. Let's get some clarification on this King of Wands for you. Cards at you. So we've got the Hanged Man. Hanged Man. No, it's not. It's Justice. No, it can't be. No. It's confusing me. It's because it's a new deck. It's Strength, but they've put the Justice number. It's sometimes in some decks, Strength and Justice will swap places. So I'm looking at the number, and because it's not in English, I'm looking at it going, which card is it? It's definitely Strength. So you've got the Strength card there. And it's very much that you are... you're feeling you're full of confidence, you're feeling very strong, you have got a lot of will. We have the King of Swords in the upright, so you are very good at communicating as well. You know your truth, you know what it is that you want, you are happy to go for it. Now, we do have a Seven of Pentacles coming out sideways, so it is something where you're not sure if you're going to wait around for a past relationship, or whether you want to plant your seeds and sow them somewhere else. You are a little bit indecisive on that, and moving forwards or moving towards something else could be a little bit of a challenge. Potentially you are that loyal that even if you've been treated badly, you may not want to move forward, which is not so much move forward, but maybe you're somebody that gives people a lot of chances. So maybe somebody might have done you dirty, but you're still remaining loyal because you feel like you love them and you're not moving forward. Same as some people will stay in unhappy marriages even if somebody's treating them like crap because it's the loyal, they feel like they're being really loyal. things like that. So it could potentially be that your loyalty itself could be causing you a slight issue there. And it's very much, when the 7 is in the upright, it's very much that, you know, having patience, you're waiting for things to come to fruition. In the reverse, it's you're ready to move forward. To the side, you're indecisive at the moment. We do have a 4 of Swords, so that is suggesting to me that you do need to do a little bit of healing work as well. So potentially there has been something that's happened. It could be that it's actual physical healing, so maybe you're going to be spending a stint in hospital, maybe you just have spent a stint in hospital, but it's very much something where you need to take a little bit of time to yourself to do some recovery if you haven't already. And that's the energy that we have you in. Now in your person's energy, they've got a Justice in the reverse, so it is very much, they feel like there's a decision that's been made and it's not in their favour, so they're very much feeling like things are unfair. Now whether that's in relation to you or something else, I'm not sure, but they definitely feel like they're being hard done to and things are not very fair. They feel very unlucky and like people are not favouring them at the minute. Let's get some clarification on that Justice card, please, Spirit. So we've got the King of Cups that's come out sideways. So potentially they could be longing for somebody and not being able to go towards them could be what they feel unfair. Maybe you have divorced this person and they're still undecided on whether they want. I say undecided. It's like when it's in the upright, they know what they want. They're full of love. They could be longing for somebody. When it's in the reverse, they're not feeling their emotions. It's like their emotions are a challenge to them. They might not know what they want, but they don't feel like they've been dealt with fairly. They feel like they've been hard done to. So it could very well be maybe you're in separation. Maybe you being more successful in this separation than them, and they feel like it's not fair, and they feel like maybe you should be the one that's having a hard time. Maybe they're reaping their own karma. Not so much karma, but they're, reaping the consequences of their decisions, and they just don't feel like it's very fair. Now we do have a 10 of Swords as well, which again is coming out to the side. Now the 10 of Swords suggests that they feel like they've been betrayed. They are having a challenge to move forward from that. It could very much be that they've done the betrayal, but they are trying to move forward from this 10 of Swords, whatever it is for them. It is something where they are a little bit stuck in that energy and they are finding it quite hard to move from. And we've got a 3 of Swords in the upright, so they're heartbroken. Now, when I say you might not be in a relationship with this person, this could be somebody new that is still heartbroken over someone else. It could very well be that they are still grieving a previous relationship. Now it could be that they're heartbroken over you being ill, if this is an actual illness as well. It could be that they're feeling sad, and depending on the type of illness you're going through, might be why they feel things aren't fair, and they're being hard done to because they might be having to look after things a little bit more. And that could be why they also feel stabbed in the back, because why on earth would your sickness cause them issues? Maybe they're a little bit selfish in that regard, where you're not allowed to be sick because it causes them an inconvenience, Now, how you're viewing this relationship is you viewing this as something that's extremely controlling. Now, you could see it as being very authoritative. You could also see it as being, the Emperor is very much a father figure. So it could be that you could see this as being something that's stable too. Because the Emperor is also extremely stable. It could be that They are a father of your child, maybe. Maybe you're a father of their child. But yeah, to me, it looks controlled. It could even be that you were forced into this relationship by parents, potentially. And that's what I mean by controlled. Maybe it was an arranged marriage, possibly. Now, we do have a few 4s out here. We've got a 4 there, a 4 here, and a 4 here. So, if you do see reoccurring numbers, it's worth checking out your angel numbers. It usually means you're on the right track, but sometimes you might just need a little bit of a helpful nudge from an angel. They might have a message for you to just do something, or, you know, something to keep an eye out on. Let's get some clarification of this Emperor. Sometimes cards just want to jump out, and sometimes they don't. I'd much rather split the deck, but I get a lot of people moaning in the comments that I'm not getting just jumpers. Right, so we have a Temperance in the reverse. So whatever it was out of balance. So it could be that somebody was very controlling in the relationship, and it's caused it to be very much out of balance. It's not harmonious at all. It could very well be that whoever the Emperor is representing could be a little bit too much of controlling and be a bit of a control freak. We do have a Knight of Pentacles. So, not a Knight of Pentacles, sorry, a Page of Pentacles. Now that is suggesting to me that somebody could be a little bit immature. They may be very good and skilled at working. Possibly somebody is doing maybe a type of course. Maybe somebody started a new job. Maybe it's somebody you met at work. It could be somebody new. It could be a child. I mean, it's very much an innocent energy there with that Page of Pentacles. And he's learning. He's still learning skills. We do have a 5 of Wands, which is suggesting to me there's been a bit of conflict as well. Maybe some competition within this relationship. And we have a 9 of Swords in the reverse. So somebody's very much in their head overthinking about things. They've been having a few sleepless nights, maybe a bit of depression as well with regards to things that have been going on. It could very well be that somebody is being oppressed, and that is why they are a little bit depressed, potentially with all the controlling behaviour that may have happened. It just feels to me like it is very imbalanced, possibly because of the authoritative nature. I mean, it could just be that this relationship is something that people see as extremely successful and look to emulate it, and maybe you're leaders of a certain area, and it's like you're having to compete and learn things as you're going along, but it does cause somebody sleepless nights because there is definitely some imbalance in this. Now, it could be a person that could be a bit imbalanced with regards to this relationship, and that could be why that Temperance is coming out in the reverse, because it could just be that your person is out of balance. I mean, at the end of the day, they are feeling like they're not being treated fairly. So that could be where the imbalance is coming in. Now, your challenge is this Ace of Swords. So that Ace of Swords is telling me very much that there is some truth that is needed to be told, whether it is somebody telling themselves the truth, whether it is somebody telling someone else the truth. But communication and truth needs to come through. Let's get some clarification of that. It could also be that somebody needs to cut something out or someone out. And we have an Ace of Swords to clarify the Ace of Swords. So yeah, definitely the need for speaking truth, cutting things out that are not serving them. like I say, whether it is speaking their own truths, whether it is speaking truths to other people. We've got an 8 of Swords as well. So somebody feeling a little bit stuck in their head and doing a lot of overthinking. So potentially to do with their own truths, then finding themselves and speaking their own truths. Possibly your person may need to speak the truth or their truth if they're feeling that they're being hard done to. And we have a 3 of Wands in the reverse. So somebody is not having any patience either. So the challenge in this then is speaking the truth, not being stuck in their own head, and trying not to run forward too quickly. It's still having the patience to make sure that it, you know, that things are discussed or come out in the correct ways, making sure that the truths are spoken are articulate and concise and, you know, fluent, because otherwise if it's rushed it might be misinterpreted and people might not understand it. There could be all manner of confusion and conflict coming through from it. Now, what you can have as the outcome, if you manage to get through these truths that are the challenge and somebody lacking patience and not being stuck in their own head, we have this 6 of Cups. Now, that is in the reverse. So it is suggesting to me that somebody is going to be a little bit stuck in the past, thinking lots of nostalgia, possibly with some rose-coloured glasses on there. It could be that this is a soul bond that is not really working out the way it should do in this lifetime. But one thing I will say with the 6 of Cups, there's 2 ways. There's when it's going on about the nostalgia and looking back in the past, it's not just looking at it badly. When it's in the upright, it's people looking at the past thinking, yeah, it's great. When it's in the reverse, it doesn't mean that you're looking at the past as being it's horrible. It can be that you're just looking at it from the wrong perspective. So you might have been looking at the past thinking, or you might be looking at the past thinking, oh, it was so much better in the past. Or you might be looking at the past thinking, oh my God, it was horrific. What was I thinking? But if you're thinking it was really great, it might not have actually been as great as you think it was. And it's just that you're missing certain things or you've blocked certain things out. If you're thinking that it was horrific, you could just be having a victim mentality and you're actually not seeing it for the truth it was. Now, we do have the 3 of Cups, so it is very much that you are going to be celebrating something at the end. We have the Empress, so somebody is going to be very abundant, very loving, very nurturing, possibly pregnant. Now, the Emperor and the Empress are divine counterparts. So just putting it out there, we now have the Emperor and the Empress out on the table. And we do have the Justice in the upright. So somebody is going to feel like they are finally being treated fairly. Things are going to come into balance and it's going to be successful and abundant. And you may even have a child. Maybe that's something that's been missing from the past. Maybe not having children, because this can also represent having, you know, it can be children in the upright. And obviously in the reverse, you might not have them. But the Empress is somebody that is very fertile. So maybe there is also going to be children coming through. Possibly that might be what somebody's been in a stint of doing some physical healing. Somebody might be having a baby. If you're going to have a baby, congratulations. But yeah, so the energies that we have out here then for you, we have got Libra, we have got Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo. And you know what? We've got all of them out. It's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Libra again, Aries. Yeah. So your person could be any of those energies, but they don't necessarily have to be. If it resonated for you, it resonated for you. Let's get some romance angel cards as well. See if there's any other messages Spirit wants to convey. Okay, so we've got past life relationship. You have known each other before. Potentially with that Six of Cups, it could very well be a past life relationship that didn't particularly work out very well and you're getting a new chance at it. So getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Let's get you some Moonology Oracle cards as well. Okay, so we have got look at the bigger picture. I'm pretty sure that is to do with that Six of Cups in the reverse. Show the world the real you. Very much your energy at the start with that King of Wands. And then we've got a new start is coming. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Libra. If you did enjoy your reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. Good luck for what's coming forward for you, and thank you for joining me.